Hey guys, today in this one I am going to be running through some current favourites, and literally I wouldn't even say there's any categories because I'm covering food, podcasts, things that I'm doing at the moment, literally anything that I could think of. I've seen a few on my YouTube and I don't know why, I just love watching them. So I wrote down my notes and I'm just going to run through them. There is literally no order at all to this. And I don't know how much explanation I'm going to go into, but I could be here for a while, I'm not too sure. And I've also got some of the things with me. Okay, number one, the Inflow podcast, and this is by a girl called Annie B, and she used to do it with her friend, but literally so recently the friend decided to leave the podcast and delete all the odd episodes and stuff, and like she left an explanation and said it was just what she was right for her in her life at the moment, and that's completely fine, obviously. I'm pretty sure everybody that listens to the podcast has been very accepting of that and understanding. They just talk about, like, it's quite spiritual and it's quite just like real, and I guess anything that's kind of like the videos that I do, I really enjoy. That's not out of vanity, but that's just like, this is what I enjoy listening to and this is what I enjoy talking about. So similar vibe, I guess. Anyways, on to the next. I listen to that like on all my walks. Boho Beautiful Yoga. Now I have always done like some sort of yoga stretch, something in the mornings, and I've gone through loads of different channels and stuff. Boho Beautiful at the moment is what's aligning with me. She integrates, it feels more spiritual, it feels more like in tune with your body and like breathing, rather than just like a morning stretch, do you know what I mean? Like she'll usually do just some small meditation at the end, or a shavasana or something. So that's just the yoga that I've been enjoying at the moment and doing every morning. Plus, I used to do literally 5 to 10 minutes and just get it out of the way and just say, okay, I've done it. But now I'm actually delegating like 15 to 30 minutes every morning and actually taking my time and enjoying the benefits. And her channel's been fantastic for that. 3, banana bread. Just obsessed. I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed. In Japan, me and my boyfriend had this ritual every morning of going to get, before snowboarding, from the same place every single day, a banana bread and a coffee. And I just love banana bread. Like, it doesn't feel too cheeky, do you know what I mean? Oh, it's just so good. Next, the Daily Stoic Journal, which I have to show. This, I have been journaling every single day since the beginning of this year, and I've been doing that for years actually, just in like a regular like notepad journal. I would do it. This one's a guided one, and I have not been inconsistent once, which is crazy, because when I used to journal every single day, like sometimes I'd have like 2 days off and I'd just catch up or something, but I have done this every single morning. I've opened this year, and let me show a page where I haven't filled in. So say it's May the 14th. The morning reflection, I'd write what I did the day before, because I love that form of journaling, just like writing the highlights of my day, the day before, what I did, because it's a form of a memory for me. So I'll write that there. And then in the evening reflection bit, I'll like answer the question. So for example, this question is, are my actions contributing to my well-being? They're just little thought-provoking questions that I just love to start the morning with. There are obviously so many. There's one every single day, and every month there's like an extract to read, and this has just been amazing and so different, like such a different approach to journaling for me, but I've loved it. The next thing I'm showing you, it's basically a shampoo and conditioner I got from Japan. They're called Anne Honey, is the brand, and basically they're viral. It's a viral product, obviously so real, but they're viral for a reason. Like every time I use these, which to be honest is not very often, I don't wash my hair very often out here, just because of I'm always in the pool, the sea, training, so if I were to wash it every day, like, it's counterintuitive, do you know what I mean? So I just wash it on a special occasion, but it just makes my hair feel so good. I'm trying to include some products, because pretty much all of these like favourites videos that I watched have loads of products in, but I'll be so honest, right now I'm just not a product girl. Like, that's another one of my favourites, is no makeup at the moment. Just being on an island, being in the heat constantly, like I said, in and out of water, in and out of training, there is no room for makeup. And you know, I used to love, in the UK, I love in the morning, having part of my morning ritual be getting ready, doing my face, not a full face, but just like filling in my eyebrows and stuff. But out here, I just don't do that, and it makes my life so much easier. But plus it makes it more special when you get like slightly ready for a dinner or something sometimes. So that's another one. Anyway, the next one, I don't know why I'm showing you these, like I can't just say it, but ankle weights. Guys, when I used to see, oh, didn't want that anyway. I was pretty close-minded with the gym, and I just thought like I had that very much gym bro mentality, just lift heavy, get big, blah, blah, blah. And since I've discovered more low impact workouts, more toning, lengthening, strengthening, I genuinely use these most mornings, like with a Pilates thing or something, and it's fucking hard, like on my arms or on my legs, either or. And like I'm gonna take these home with me. I just wear them on the plane, like they're just so good. I'm so happy I bought them. Anyway, next, ankle weights Insight Timer. This app, I have been on this app for probably like 3 years now. It's how I started meditating. I must have seen it in like a YouTube video or something, or some like an influencer promoting it, I'm not too sure. But Mindspace is a lot bigger than Insight Timer, but I think Insight Timer is 10-fold better. Like it's just so good. It's like a YouTube for meditation and spirituality, but there's no like video obviously, but you can do like courses to learn about things. You can do meditation courses, just everyday meditations. It's like a for you page, and you filter whether you want it to be 5 minutes, 30 minutes, what it's about. Like yeah, just love it, and I use it every single day without fail. Next one, Dexter. This is a TV show that my boyfriend and I just binge watched since, I'm pretty sure since we got to Thailand, which was like over a month ago, and we finished all the seasons, I'll be honest. Yeah, it was great. I can't remember the last time I was so into a TV show. It might have been Stranger Things, and if you've not watched it, I recommend. And apparently there's like 3 more shows to do with Dexter now. Like they've brought out some new shows, so we're gonna have to watch that at some point, but I still need a little break first. But yeah, TV show wise, that's kind of all I've got at the moment. If anyone has any recommendations, please let me know. I used to be such a movie girl, and I will be when I go home. Me and my sister have movie nights like every single night, so any film recommendations, send them my way. Orange, the colour orange, I don't really know what else to say with that, but it used to be my favourite colour when I was younger, and then I went off it. I don't know, it gave me a weird vibe, and now recently I have been loving it again. I'm trying to see if I've got anything orange. Not really. I've got one red Jasper bracelet. Just I think it's since I asked my boyfriend a question. I was like, what colour aura do I have to you? And he said I have a purple, and I said he has an orange, and now I've said it, I can't unsee it, so it might be to do with that. But just yeah, I'm really liking oranges and like warm tones at the moment. Hindz podcast, it's HINDZ. He has a YouTube channel, and I started watching him on YouTube, but I still love his YouTube, but his YouTube videos are really long. His podcast on like Spotify and stuff, they're like 10-minute increments of, I think they might even be snippets from his YouTube, but they're just short daily doses of wisdom, right? And I listened to it when I first kind of got into my self-improvement and stuff. I'd listen to one every morning on the way to the station on my walk when it was like 5 a.m. and I was going to work at my 9 to 5 in the gym, and it just gave me like this boost of motivation for the day, like a dose of happiness, like I said. And he just speaks so nicely, and he's very ritualistic. He has his teas and his incense burning, and I think he makes music. But if you haven't seen him or heard of him, just search him up, and you'll like his stuff if you remotely like what I talk about. Next, sorry, there's loads of podcasts. Skinny Dipping podcast. This is another girl who has quite a spiritual podcast, and I like how she'll get guests on and talk to the guests pretty much about these topics. And I discovered her because I used to love this girl called Iris Daily, who posted spiritual shit as well. And I think I found her through like, I think she posted a video about mushrooms, and I was curious. But I loved the way Iris spoke, and then I found her on the podcast, and now I listen to the podcast. So I recommend that podcast as well. I love podcasts, if you can't tell. Like, I literally listen to them while I train sometimes, and on all my walks and stuff. Okay, almost done. Sorry, this is literally a long video, but I'm happy and I'm talking, so. Next, house decor on Pinterest. The reason being, we're moving into our long-term house here in July, and I am so excited to have a space of our own that we can actually like decorate, because obviously we're in a rental right now. It is a rental, but it's a long-term rental, whereas this is just like a month, so you can't really make it your own space, you know what I mean? And because we've moved around so much, I've moved around so much over the past few years, I'm just so looking forward to this. I need this to settle in Thailand and just create our space together, and we just have so many ideas. And yeah, I'm just looking at those into on Pinterest, but that's literally a little hobby of mine. Synchronicities. I guess this is always as well, but I think when I'm in really good stages in my life, I really pick up on synchronicities. Double numbers, obviously being that I am that girl that's always like, oh my god, it's 11:11, oh my god, it's 14:14, make a wish. But that brings me joy, so there's nothing wrong. And it's nice that I notice these things, and like little things. Another form of a synchronicity, I took some cash to the shop the other morning just to get some random bits, waters, like a smoothie, a Red Bull for my boyfriend, just like random things, and it came to the exact amount of cash that I had. Does that make sense? And it just felt very aligned, very perfect, very, even though it was the smallest little thing and it kind of meant nothing, but to me it was like, wow. Little synchronicities like this, like little things like that keep happening, and I love it. Okay, next, charms. Charms. I'm pretty sure this is a trend at the moment, I don't know, but I just love little charms at the moment. Yeah, in Koh Samui for some reason there's a lot of like stalls that just sell charms, and I don't know, I just love charms at the moment. I guess that's all I can say. Like, if you find, it's because there's usually a selection of so many, and then you like resonate with like a select few, and it's just a really nice experience, I guess. So yeah, gel nails, gels. I used to be an acrylic girly. Well, to be honest, I've never gone through periods of getting my nails done all the time. I'm not really like that. I'd usually get it done for a special occasion in the UK. But when I'm on holiday, like in Thailand and stuff, it feels right to just have your nails done. So yeah, I was an acrylic girly for a long time, but I got acrylics recently and I just didn't enjoy it. I don't enjoy having these synthetic things on all my fingers. I don't know if that sounds pick me, but when I did mushrooms as well, like it just looked like big bits of plastic sticking on my fingers, and I was like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't. So I just like little gels, and you can decorate them cute, and they just look more natural, and I like that at the moment. I'm on that wavelength at the moment. Dark chocolate and strawberries. Not much more to say about that either. Can you tell that I've been getting better, and half of these are like little cheeky treats, but because I have a sweet tooth and I don't want to be eating extremely processed sugary things, it makes myself feel better when I'm eating like dark chocolate with strawberries, which is just whole foods, and it tastes so bloody good. I've been enjoying that like healthy desserts, and when I'm home and we have an oven, I'm going to be exploring so many different ones. Let me know if you want to see some cooking videos. I'm not really cooking, but actually I might. I don't know, we'll see. So the last one, oh no, there's two, last two. Hairpins. I discovered these in Japan. I'm not very good at putting them in, but obviously it's literally alternative to a hairband, but it's just, it looks so cute when it's in your hair. And yeah, I couldn't really find many in Japan, but they're very big in Japan, so I went on a little hunt, found a few. This is just one example, and now I'm in Thailand, I'm seeing them everywhere. So I had like a little wooden one and stuff. They're just so convenient, so cute. I'm loving them right now. Last but not least, my Sambas. I wasn't going to include these because I haven't actually worn them much recently, but I got these in Japan, and I've never actually bought like a different kind of shoe, if that makes sense. I've always had like basic shoes, and I used to always buy second-hand ones as well for vintage. I never really believed in paying the full price, but at this current period my income was doing well, and I was like, I'm going to treat myself to a pair of fucking pink and brown shoes, and I love them. So that is it. I feel like I've missed so many things, but also I've said too much, so I'm just not going to go on anymore. So yeah, I'll leave that there with my current favourites, and maybe I'll do one when I'm back in the UK and stuff in like a month or so time, because it probably will shift completely of what I'm enjoying at that period. But I love watching these, so yeah, okay. I will see you tomorrow.